How should someone balance their calling for a purpose-driven future with their duty to stay connected with their life from the past and their relationships from the past?
Well, sometimes it's wise to shed some friends. I ask people, how many of you are hanging out with your kindergarten buddies and your first grade buddies? And not usually that often. So you're shedding people along the way, and you're not meaning to. It's not like you're trying to shed people in every case. Sometimes you just get busy on your priorities, and this person just drifts out, and these people come in that are more in line with what you're up to. And so I'm not attached necessarily just because somebody is in your life that's what you do. You're still going to prioritize the people you associate with. You prioritize, what you read, you prioritize what you eat, you prioritize how you spend your money, you prioritize your clients. It's wise to prioritize because your life is dictating it. Your hierarchy of values is dictating your destiny. It's dictating how you perceive, decide, and act. So if you're not taking command of that, you're letting other people run your value system. And living by duty is never as empowering as living by design. Sometimes you'll shed some people, sometimes you won't. Some people call me up and say, John, I hear you're in town. And I go, yeah, and 13 people will call me. Let's get together. And I said, I'm only there for 24 hours. I only have one afternoon and evening. If you would like to here's all the people that want to go and have time with me. If you can get them all together, we'll all go to dinner. And they'll get 9 of those 13 people together and we'll have dinner. But I can't do it for everybody. So I call the law of lesser pissers. You can't go through life without peeing somebody off. So the question is who do you want to pee off? It's a hierarchy of your values is going to determine who that's going to be.
Yeah.
If you're not living from an intrinsic drive, you're going to be living from extrinsic push.
And you can see that there are some cultures, obviously, where duty, it's a much harder thing for them to sort of step out.
Well, Judaism has a very strong cultural community orientation. Indians have this from the family. Bowen, the psychologist, said that most people can't get past their family trap. You start out, as Kohlberg says, you start out with avoid pain, seek pleasure. Then you subordinate to mothers, fathers, preachers, teachers. Then you go into social tiers. And eventually you get to a point of transcending social conformity and convention. Very few people get there. They stop at usually mommies, daddies, preachers, teachers, and get caught in the mores and traditions, conventions of that group, usually local groups, not global. The person that makes it all the way through and goes all the way and lives their life by universal laws instead of human moralities, which are mostly hypocrisies, they're the people that are set free. They're the self-actualized individuals, as Maslow would describe. So I'm a firm believer in studying universal laws and living my life by universal laws and not by just local human inventions.